I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, nag-walk out ka?
Oh yeah.
Oo.
Yung mga kasama ko sa pelikula, pag dumadating ng late, let's say 6 hours kang late, magwo-walk out na ako. Oh yeah, iintayin naman kita eh. Iintayin kita eh. Pagdating mo, tsaka ako aalis. Sinilaan ko yun sa'yo eh. Pero kung pag-aantayin ka ng ganong katagal, wala nang respeto sa'yo yun eh.
Magandang araw Pilipinas at sa ating mga kababayan sa ibang bansa. Welcome to Tictalk with Aster, Amoyo. Sa araw nito mga kaibigan ay isa na naman pong espesyal na personalidad ang ating makakakwentuhan. She's considered movie icon, an award-winning actress, nagbabalik at isa sa mga tinitingala. Mga kaibigan, let's all welcome ang nag-iisang Hilda Koronel.
Hello, tita.
My God! Totoo na ba to?
Yes, finally.
Yes, finally. Mga kaibigan, last year po, I met her. Actually, it was just hi, hello. Kasi nagkita po kami sa kauna-unahang Manila International Film Festival in Los Angeles, California, where she was awarded as the very first Lifetime Achievement awardee. Yes, congratulations.
Thank you po.
Yes, alam mo, nakikita ko na yung kahit papano yung teaser. Nakita ko na
Buti
yung
ka pa.
poster.
Yeah.
Honestly, napakaganda. And I think this is one comeback project na talagang pag-uusapan.
Sana po.
Sisa.
Yes.
Sisaan, ngayon pa lang, congratulations.
Thank you po.
Oh, pero hindi mo pa alam kung kailan to papalabas.
Hindi pa po. Hindi pa namin masigurado. But for sure, 2025.
Yes.
But we're aiming for, international market first, I think, before we come in here.
Sabagay, anything can happen.
Opo.
Diba? Anything can happen. At ngayon pa lang, congratulations, Direk Jun Lana, and of course, Percy Intala ng The Idea First Company.
Thank you po.
Hilda, how does it feel na, my God, after 13 years, ngayon ka lang ulit bumalik para gumawa ng pelikula?
It's very nice. I feel I'm back in my own element, sa neighborhood ko nga, sabi nung kaibigan ko, Amy,
Of
of
course.
Skin. So
Yes.
I feel like I'm home.
Ang isang katulad mo talagang dapat tuloy-tuloy. Kaibahan lang kasi sa Amerika na kasi ito nakabase eh. Kaya, and of course, I think this is a very much awaited movie. Galing sa isang Hilda Koronel.
Magandang pelikula, magandang storya, magandang cast, so magandang cinematography, everything. It's a fascinating movie.
And of course, not for anything, talaga napakagaling ni Jun Lana magsulat,
Opo naman.
napakagaling mag-direct, and even their production is isa
Yes.
sa mga tinitingala talaga. And this-
Napakahusay po ng production na ito.
Right.
The best I've had so far.
Alam ko kasi marami nang nag-a-attempt na kunin ka talaga. I mean, marami na sigurong proyekto ang nilatag sa'yo.
Opo.
Pero what made you say yes to this project?
Well, it's the story primarily. It's sa kanya talaga yung storya. Sisa is just me. And then, yung presentation nila it was excellent. And of course, it was idea first. And the company was very good. And yung director ko, definitely mahusay. Ganda po ng presentasyon nila. So narinig ko yung presentation ng story, all I could say was, give me a good script.
And it was given to you.
Yes.
Oo, di ba? So, hindi ka na talaga nagdalawang isip.
Hindi na, binasa ko muna, we talked about it, may mga revisions kami ng konti, but naayos namin maigi ni Direct.
I don't know teaser pa lang napanood ko. I know it's not even official yet. Even the poster, hindi pa rin official. Pero yung nakita ko, sobra, saludo ako.
Thank you
Nawa,
po.
saludo. 13 years ago, your last movie was...
The Mistress, with Ronaldo, the late Ronaldo, and Bea and John Lloyd.
Best Supporting Actress. Yes. Alam mo, pag binabanggit mo yung isang Hilda Koronel, hindi mo makalimutan yung pelikulang Insyang.
Definitely.
Ito talaga yung tumatak ng husto sa'yo. Although you started very early.
Yes, I started when I was 12.
Wow.
And then I got my Best Supporting at 13 from FAMAS. Not as a child actress, but as a child. As an adult one. So tuloy-tuloy na yun after that.
Ang una mong pelikula, you started in 1969 when you were 12. Pero ang kauna-una mong pelikula,
Was Heidi for Lea Productions.
under Lea, yes.
Heidi, Happy Hippie Holiday, Santiago. Sunod-sunod yun, 5 pictures.
Ano yung
a year.
nauna?
Heidi.
Heidi, okay.
Story po yun ni...
Lead role mo kaagad yun.
Opo.
Oo. Okay, bago natin pag-usapan yung mga pelikulang ginawa mo sa Lea Productions where you were under contract with, ikwento mo muna sa amin paano ka nagsimula at paano ka na-discover.
Naglalakad po ako sa LBN Studio kasama ng auntie ko. And sila yung talagang gusto nilang mag-artista ako kasi maliit pa, sinasabi lang, ganda-ganda itong batang to, mag-artista to.
Tisay na tisay.
Tisay. Of course, hindi ko naman alam kung ano ibig sabihin nun. So, naglalakad po ako sa LBN, nakita ako ng isang editor doon. At titinong lang ako, gusto mo bang mag-artista? Sabi ng nanay ko, sige na, oo ka na. So, opo. Tapos kinuna nila ako on the same day ng screen test and then they made me sign already.
So, naging exclusive contract star ka ng
Opo.
Lea Productions. Okay. So, lead role ka agad ang binigay sa'yo.
Opo.
Oo. Kasi yung Santiago, support.
Pangatlo ko na po yun eh.
Pangatlo mo na yun. But this
Opo.
was 1970.
Opo.
Okay. So, Happy Hippie Holiday.
Was the second one.
Oh,
And
the
Finland
second.
pa rin yun. Mga teeny boppers
Okay.
pa nung
Yes,
araw
of
eh.
course. Oo,
Opo,
diba?
pang teenager. Kasi teenager, well, hindi pa ako full-fledged teenager noon. Pero pagdungtong ng Santiago, parang hinugot na ako ni Lino towards Santiago, towards drama. Doon kami nagsimula yung samahan namin kasi po mas nauna siya sa akin sa Lea Productions bago ako sumunod doon. Parang halos sabay kami, tapos nakita niya na parang clean slate daw ako, wala pa akong mannerisms, wala pa akong alam sa acting. Parang wala pa akong alam. So,
Napaka-raw pa.
Napaka-raw.
Oo,
So
oo.
parang kaya pa niya i-mold. Parang doon nag-umpisa yung mga samahan namin. Ang ginawa namin ng tinimbang. Sunod-sunod na yan. Hindi pa full-fledged siya yung mga pelikula na yon na buo-buo. Pero nandun kami lahat. Kasi ganun sa Lea Productions eh. Nagtutulungan po kami.
O, para kang naging baby ni Direk Lino Brocka.
Opo, sunod-sunod na po yun.
Yes,
Tapos
from
we did-
Santiago, di ba? Siya ang Santiago
Tapos we did po kasi the Hilda show nung araw.
Oh yes, yung
almost
weekly
6 years.
anthology mo.
Opo.
Yes, yes.
So yun
right.
po ang training ground ko aside from the pelikula, yung pong training ground ko sa television eh yun.
Tinimbang ka, ngunit kulang.
Nandun din po yun.
With
oo.
Christopher De Leon.
Opo.
And of course,
Marami po, but I think a
Marami.
lot of these films burned already eh. Nasunog nung nagkaroon ng sunog sa LBNs. Hindi na nila mapakita. We had Cadena de Amor, we had Villa Miranda, we had so many, we had Cherry Blossoms.
yes,
You know,
yes. Ang gagandang
napakadami po.
pelikula,
Opo,
oo.
5 pictures a year po yun eh.
Siyempre, ang isa pang hindi namin makakalimutan, yung Maynila.
Maynila.
Sa kuko ng,
Opo.
ng liwanag.
Yan po at Insyang, nandun na po sa Cannes Film Festival, nandun sa classics po. Nandun na siya, forever po.
Sa dinami-dami actually ng pelikulang ginawa mo, one after the other, lahat yun eh. Sa Lea, puro mga ano talaga.
Sa Viva din po.
Viva,
Viva.
sunod-sunod ka rin.
Sunod-sunod din po.
So after nung Lea Productions, was that the time na lumipat ka na ng Viva?
Hindi pa po. May mga gap pa yun eh. Tapos po, marami naman akong pinuntahan na ibang productions.
Nag-regal ka rin, di ba?
Opo, meron
Right.
din po akong ilang na regal. Pa-iba-iba. Kasi
Yes,
medyo
po.
meron pang ibang mga productions nung araw.
Yes, yes. Nag-Star Cinema ka rin,
Yes.
di ba? Nag-Star Cinema. In fact, your last movie was with
Star Cinema, yes.
Yes.
And then I did one for Unitel, which is Crying
Yes.
Ladies with Sharon.
right, right.
Opo.
Right. I think dalawa, di ba? Hindi lang siguro.
I think isa lang yun.
Isa
Crying
lang.
Ladies lang for
Crying
them.
Ladies
Mhm.
lang, oo.
Opo.
Isa pa yun. Is
Opo.
napakagandang
That was fun.
pelikula. Yes. What made you decide to turn your back on showbiz?
Well, because my husband worked in California, in Los Angeles. So, syempre, I had to go with him. Sabi niya, Han, pagod ka na naman, maybe you need a break and I think this is the time you should, quit it kasi tagal ko nga naman, ilang dekada na ako sa pelikula. So, sabi ko, yeah, I'll give it a try, as long as I have my son with me. So, we decided na to go with him. Hindi ko naman siya pwedeng iwanan basta doon mag-isa.
And this is the late Ralph Moore. Yes, and he passed on
2023.
2023. 2000 nung pumunta ka ng LA?
Yeah.
Yes.
2000 when I got married.
Okay. Here.
Hindi po, sa US
Sa
din po.
US mismo.
Mhm, sa US
Pero
mismo.
kailan ka nagdesisyon na totally iwanan mo na ang showbiz?
Oh, almost 20 years ago.
Was it hard?
It was. It was very hard.
Mm-mm.
I was telling people that the first 3 years, I kept crying kasi nalulungkot ako. And then pag nakikita ko yung Pasko dito sa atin, na ang saya-saya, na parang hindi katulad doon, it's very quiet. At saka wala yung ibang pamilya ko, yung mga anak ko, yung mga apo ko. So it was very hard on me.
You have 6 kids, right?
Mhm.
Oo. May isa ka lang only boy.
My only boy
si
is
Diego,
Diego.
yung bunso.
Opo.
Okay. Siyempre, they are all grown up. Yung iba may mga asawa na. So,
Opo.
nasaan sila ngayon at ilan ang apo mo sa kanila?
Yung isa po, si Diego nasa LA, yung isa po nasa Minnesota, yung isa nasa Singapore, isa nasa New Zealand, dalawa nasa Maynila. And 2 of my grandchildren are here, isa nasa Singapore, isa nasa New Zealand. Kalat-kalat po kami.
So, nagkakaroon ba kayo ng reunion? Parang nakikita yung mga anak mo.
Dito lang pong Christmas na to, yun lang. Iba lang wala dito, but hindi pa rin po buo. Pero FaceTime na lang po, kaya nga po malungkot.
Diba? So, iba pa rin kasi yung physical na naandyan.
Siyempre po. So it's hard because I'm watching my grandchildren grow up sa FaceTime. So it's kind of hard. Kahit nakakausap mo sila, it's totally different. Like, nung nandito po ako, since December, I had my 2 grandchildren here. That's umuwi from Singapore. Nakabanding ko sila kasi 29 na yung eldest granddaughter ko, 20 yung sumunod, tapos 13 and 12.
They're all grown up na rin.
Opo, tapos nakakalakwatsa na ako, and they'll tell, Mama Sue, they call me Mama Sue. Mama Sue, ito po yung bibili nyo. Mama Sue, dito po kayo mag-shop. No, it's cheaper than this, cheaper. I had fun. I had so much fun.
Hindi yung mga anak mo, ang kabanding mo, yung mga apo mo na.
Opo, yung mga
ilan
apo
ba sila
ko.
lahat?
4 po total.
4. Pero kahit paano, malaking bagay na rin yung social media, no? Na kahit paano,
In a way,
in a
yes,
way,
definitely nakakatulong din po.
kaysa before talaga, overseas call.
Especially when we had the fires in Los Angeles,
Yes,
I was
yes.
worried about my son, but I was in Tarlac. So every night yun, inaano ko anong nangyayari, ganito. So it's good that we have it in a sense.
20 years ago, you decide na talikuran ang showbiz. 3 taon mo rin iniyakan, di ba? So, how did you finally get over it? Yung talagang sobrang pagkamis mo sa showbiz kasi ito din kinalakan mo.
I think it wasn't the showbiz I miss, it's the people. And of course, Manila will always be home because, I was born and raised here. It wasn't the showbiz I miss. It was my family. It was my friends. And it was the Filipino culture, which I found very different kumpara sa US. Pero lang kung nandun ka sa mga Filipino community, which bihira lang naman po akong lumalabas. I just totally decided that this was the time to make my marriage work. And lubos-lubosin ko na nandun na ako eh. So I decided na, okay, andito na ako, pangatawanan mo na.
Hindi ka ba nagkaroon ng parang adjustment? 13 years is 13 years. Hindi ka ba nanibago?
Pabalik po dito, you mean?
Oo,
Like,
yung pagbalik mo dito, pagharap mo ulit sa camera?
hindi naman po.
Hindi. Talagang,
naman po.
talagang yung pagiging actress mo. Is it for good this time?
I'm not sure. Basta lang, I just take it a day at a time, tita. Kung anong itapon sa akin ni Lord, yun na lang ang sinusundan ko. I'm trying to enjoy my life at this point in time. Kung may maganda talagang mga project, gagawa ako. Pero I'm trying to limit that as much as I can because for health reasons also. Ayoko rin masagsag ang katawan ko. Hindi na tayo mga bagets. I just wanna make sure yung gagawin ko, happy ako.
Yes.
Tsaka hindi ako masyadong sagad sa trabaho. Health is my priority now eh.
I think you've done almost like 50 movies.
100 plus.
100 plus? Hindi lang pala 50.
No, 100
Oh
plus.
my.
Of course, not all of them are iconic. Some are guest roles, etc.
right,
But if you count them all, it's a little over 100.
Oo. Sa lahat ng mga pelikulang nagawa mo, ano ang matatawag mo talagang, can you name at least top 10 sa'yo? Number 1,
At
syempre,
least,
ang
I'll give you
Insyang.
Insyang definitely because that was made for me.
Right,
And I like Maynila. I like Kumangarap Ka't Magising. I like Working Girls. I like Crying Ladies. O ba? Kung babangon ako, dudurugin
Dudurugin
kita.
kita.
I like Gaano Kadalasan Minsan with
That's
Dindo and
Viva, yes.
Tita Vilma Santos.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Of
that's
course,
it.
Santiago, because that's
Yeah,
where
Santiago,
you,
yes,
diba?
oo.
That's where you won.
Walang dialogue yun.
Yes. Talaga?
No, Pipi at Bulag.
It was a hit movie.
It was.
Ni FPJ. Making you actually the youngest,
The only one, up to now, hindi pa nila natatalo yun.
diba? The youngest best supporting actress.
Yes, hindi kasi child actress eh,
Yes.
adult. Sa adult category.
Okay. Yun na nga eh. Sabi ko,
Wala
alanganin
pa.
kasi sa child, yung 13 eh. Tina
Pero
eh.
hindi pa rin eh.
Oh, but anyway, you're still the youngest.
Yeah.
Award-winning best supporting actress of all time. Hanggang ngayon. Sabi mo,
Hanggang ngayon.
hindi pa yan nalalagpasan. Hilda is actually Susan Reid. Kwentuhan mo naman kami. Kumusta si Hilda as a kid?
Mahihain talaga ako po eh. Kahit hanggang ngayon medyo. I mean, I'm outgoing when I'm with friends, or family. But basically, like big crowds, hindi ako masyadong. Mahihain pa rin ako.
Oo, yung pagiging mahihain mo, napapagkamala nilang suplada.
Yun na nga yun.
yun na yun. When it comes to friends, medyo choosy ka rin.
Yes, opo.
Oo, diba?
Siyempre.
Ayaw mo ring kasi I remember before, alam ko pag may hindi ka gusto, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, nagwo-walk out ka.
Oh yeah.
Confirm ito.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Pag may
yes.
rason, yeah. Pag may magandang reason, yes.
Can you give us a sample na ginawa mo to before? Anyway, matagal na ito
Yeah,
nangyari.
but I don't wanna name names and stuff like that. Pag medyo late,
Oo.
yung mga kasama ko sa pelikula, pag dumadating ng late, let's say 6 hours kang late, magwo-walk out na ako. Mag-aantay naman ako
Take
eh.
note ha, take note. At may karapatan kang gawin
Oh yeah,
yan.
iintayin
Oo,
naman
yes.
kita eh. Hintayin kita eh. Pagdating mo, tsaka ako aalis. Para mas masakit.
Talagang statement yun ha. Statement yun, di ba?
I'm trying to make make a point. Kasi yung time ng mga tao para sa akin importante. Whether mababa ang position mo or mataas, it's very, very important to me to respect that. So I expect the same thing from you, that you respect my time. Sinilaan ko yun sa'yo eh. Pero kung pag-aantayin ka ng ganong katagal, wala nang respeto sa'yo yun eh. Sabihin mo, nagkasakit ka, sige lang, pack up natin, hindi ba? Wala namang problema yun. It's not a problem. Pero yung pag-aantayin mo ako doon, malilintikan kayo.
Unlike what they
Sabi
said.
nila.
Unlike what they said, sorry ha. Kasi marami pa rin. Actually, nangyayari pa rin yan hanggang ngayon. Marami pa rin unprofessional pagdating sa trabaho.
Yun ang ayoko
Tama
lang.
ba ako, Otep? Meron pa rin, marami pa rin.
So far sa set namin, wala.
Oo. Pero wala ka naman na-experience dito sa Sisa.
Wala po.
Okay.
Praise the Lord, no?
Babalik yung Sisa kasi, nung una, akala ko, ito is the character ng No Limit ang Here,
Yes,
di ba?
may misconception sila na
Oo.
it's Sisa. No, it's not.
Totally different. Oo.
This is a historical thriller, so it's a totally different story. Hindi ko lang makwento sa'yo how it became Sisa kasi mabibisto lahat yung buong storya namin.
May konting alam ako, pero siyempre, wag muna
Ayun
natin.
nga, hindi namin makwento,
i-share yun. Pero,
kailangan panoorin nila.
Yes, at saka talagang napakaganda ng pelikula.
Opo.
Sabi ko nga, teaser pa lang, at saka mga pictures pa lang, stills pa lang na nakikita ko.
Maganda po, maganda ang
Ibang
direksyon,
klase,
ang
diba?
cinematography namin. Visually, it's very stunning. Ang costumes namin, makikita mo lahat, ay, napakaganda po. Very informative.
And it's really worth the wait, di ba? 13 years, di ba?
Yes, opo.
Anong naramdaman mo nung the first day ng shoot ng pelikulang Sisa? Was it surreal na ito, di ba, na parang...
It's exciting lang po. Parang,
Exciting.
it's just exciting to be on the set again. But I was working with new people. So medyo parang nahihiya pa ako. Pinakikiramdaman ko lahat. Bagong director ko, bagong producers ko, bago ang mga kasama ko. So ganun lang. Nangangapa kaming lahat kung paano kami mag-uusap. Kasi karamihan sa kanila, walang gusto lumapit sa akin. Dahil siguro, yun ay natatandaan siguro, ay, supladita ang Hilda Koronel. Ay, opo, ganyan-ganyan. Parang ganun ang pakiramdam ko. It's like, nobody wants to talk to me. Kasi kung ganun. So, yun naman, after a while, they thought, okay na naman po kami. Ay, hindi pala ganun, hindi pala ganito. Sabi ko, ba't kanya iniisip niyo tungkol sa akin? Pelikula lang yun, sabi kong ganun.
Oh, parang maganda rin kasi dahil, syempre, parang lahat naman kayo nagpapakiramdaman sa set.
Opo.
Di ba? I'm sure kahit naman si Direk June siguro kasi syempre, this is also his first time to work with you.
Yes.
Although these are young people.
So, very young people, yes.
di ba? First time mo rin nakatrabaho.
Opo.
Pero inamin na yun ni Direk na talagang parang dream come true for him.
Opo.
To direct Hilda Koronel. And this time na nagkatotoo na nga.
Opo.
Halos lahat ng mga nakatrabaho mo bago.
Opo, halos.
Tama? Oo, halos lahat.
Halos lahat
New
po.
faces lahat.
Lahat po.
Oo, new
Very young, very new, but very good.
Yes.
Napakahusay po ng cast namin. Mag-i-enjoy kayong lahat.
Sabi mo kanina, you were a shy kid. Was there a time na ito?
Kalaki po ako sa hirap eh.
Yes,
Laki ako sa hirap. Lumaki ako sa slums ng Pasay. So, sanay ako sa lahat ng trabaho. Nag-iigib ako dati, nagluluto, naglalaba, nagpa-plancha, lahat, nagluluto.
Pero, did you have a chance to meet your father?
I did when I was very young.
Okay.
But then, they decided na ayaw ng mother ko sumama sa kanya. So, that's why part of my story ng Hello Soldier is my story. It's Lino Brocka.
Yes, oo.
Some parts of Insyang they're also my story.
Kaya pala sinabi nito na parang very sa'yo yung Insyang at saka yung Hello Soldier. Anong semblance?
Marami mga eksena doon. It's not, hindi lahat. And people
Yes.
have asked me this, I cannot tell you which is
Right,
the real one and
right,
which is the
right.
story. Pero kinukuha ni Lino yan kapra kasi he knows me very well eh.
Oo.
Alam niya ang storya ko, alam niya lahat ng problema ko, lahat ng pinagdaanan ko. So, bits and pieces of my life, ini-expand niya to become a story.
Siyempre, nabago ang buhay mo nung pumasok ka na sa
Opo.
showbiz, di ba? Parang naging breadwinner sa family
Oh yeah,
mo.
I
right?
raised my family.
Yes,
I raised,
yes.
I took care of my mother, my grandfather, lahat ng kamag-anak ko.
Pero mag-isa ka lang anak.
Opo, mag-isa
Oo.
lang.
Mag-isa ka lang anak. You didn't have a chance anymore na ma-meet mo ulit yung makita mo ulit yung father mo.
Wala na po.
Wala na. So
Nung
wala kang
hinanap ko siya, namatay na eh.
I'm sorry,
Ayaw po
Kuya.
ng mother ko eh.
Ayaw talaga ng mo. Pero gumawa ka rin talaga ng paraan na makita mo siya muli.
Yes po, nung medyo adult na ako, and I had a chance, and then I had friends sa US Embassy, hinanap namin. But by the time makarating yung sulat ko sa kanya, he already died. She's really sad, but
Yeah.
that's
Oo.
the way it is.
Usually, ang isang actress or isang aktor, nagiging mahusay because of his
Experiences.
or her experiences in the past.
Yes, Lino taught me that. Let's say may mga eksena ako, lalo na sa television, I was quite young, inexperienced, wala pa akong alam sa mundo. So may marami akong mga eksena na hindi ko minsan naintindihan ng nuances na tinuturo niya sa akin na itong eksena to, ganito kahirap. Gusto ko yung pinagdaanan mo dito, gamitin mo dito. Itong isipin mo dito sa eksenang to, parang parallel yan ng buhay mo. Things like that.
See?
And until now, I still do the same. That's why it's very hard to get into a scene because emotionally, I am attached to it. Kasama ako dun eh. Let's say sa Sisa, for example, may eksena ako dyan na may kapares. Let's say kahit na ibang era yan, may kapares emotionally yung eksena na yun sa buhay. Kung may katapat yun, sasabayan ko yun. Kaya masakit sa dibdib. Yeah, alam naman ng director ko anong gagawin sa'yo eh.
Okay.
Hindi ko naman hinihingi sa kanila yon. Pero nakikita naman nila kung paano nila iti-tempo yung ganito, itong eksenang to, tapos sa bandang huli, ito na, yung pinakamabigat na yun, para pagkatapos na pwede ka na magpahinga. But minsan tuloy-tuloy pa rin. So, depende sa director ko. They take that into consideration sometimes kasi may edad na rin ako.
Ito yung may edad na napakaganda pa rin hanggang ngayon. Alam mo, you aged gracefully.
Thank you.
Yun ang kaibahan nun eh, di ba? I have to give that credit also to you. Talagang marunong kang mag-alaga sa sarili mo.
We do our best.
Kung i-rewind ang buhay mo, Hilda, ano ang gusto mong balikan?
I don't know. Yan ang mahirap na tanong. Kasi napakadami na nangyari sa buhay ko. So I don't know kung saan part na yun ang gusto kong i-rewind. You mean like baguhin or balikan?
Not necessarily. Ang gusto mong tanggalin? Ano yung gusto mong i-retain?
Tatanggalin. Marami akong
maraming tatanggalin.
Marami akong gustong tanggalin. I
Okay.
wish maulit ko yun. I wish iba yung decision ko. But maybe at that point in time, yun ang tamang decision for me. Whether pagkatapos nun mali yun, hindi ko na pwedeng isipin yun eh. I have to move forward. See, you cannot just go back eh.
Right.
Hindi maganda yun eh. We just
Okay.
keep moving on. Forward.
Dapat kung yung past
Tapos
is past.
na eh.
Tapos na eh. Tapos
Tsaka
na eh.
inisip ko nung point in time na yun, siguro kahit feeling ko today, mali yung decision ko noon. But maybe at that point in time, when I was young, natatanga-tanga pa ako, wala akong alam. Maybe in my 20s, mali ang mga decision ko, even in my 30s. But maybe at that point in time, yun yung tamang decision for me. Tama noon. Maybe mali ngayon, in hindsight, pero yun eh.
Maaga kang na-in-love.
Maaga po.
Maaga kang nag-asawa. Sabihin na natin, the late J. Ilaga na isa ring napakahusay na aktor.
Definitely.
Saan kayo nagkasama ni J?
Sa Lea Productions po kami nag-meet.
Okay.
Doon din po kami.
Okay. The first movie you made together?
I can't even remember, Tubog sa Ginto. Guest, rin kami doon, tulong din kami. Oo.
Isa pang napakagandang pelikula.
Opo.
Oo. Doon ba kayo nagka-inlaban? Pareho kayong bata eh, di ba?
Basta Tagalea po kami eh.
Oo,
So,
kaya,
syempre, doon kami nakikita-kita, magkakasama kami lagi.
Oo. Pero prior to Jay, nakalab team mo si Ed Finland,
Opo.
nakalab team mo si the late Walter Navarro.
Opo.
'Di ba? Even Pipo, si Terzo Cruz
Yes,
III,
opo.
'di ba?
Yeah.
And of course, si Jay came in later na nga, 'di ba?
More or less, nandun na kami sa era na yun eh.
Halos kasabayan mo yung Nora,
Halos po, yeah.
Nora Vilma, 'di ba?
Oo, sila Jay naman, child actor yan eh. Child, kasama ni Vilma po. Child
Yes.
actress po si Vilma.
Right.
Tapos nandun na ako sa era. Nandun na po si Jay ng mga panahon na yun. Nandun po kami sa same studio eh.
Yes.
So doon
yes.
kami nagtagpo.
Oo. Pero parang ang una mong kalab team was
Si Ed
Ed
po.
Finland, 'di ba? Pero never naging kayo.
Hindi naman po.
Never.
No, hindi.
Even isa pang natatandaan ko noon, the late Walter Navarro.
Opo.
Hindi naging kayo.
Ay, hindi po.
Hindi rin, talagang love team lang.
Opo.
Kasi usually, di ba, even up to now.
Nung araw po
Oo,
ganyan
di ba?
eh. Hanggang
Oo.
ngayon naman po yata.
Oo,
oo.
hanggang ngayon.
Oo.
Pag nakakapanood ka na, lalo na sa bagong henerasyon ng mga love teams, I mean, are you aware sa mga present generation kung sino-sino itong mga bagong?
Hindi pa, naguguluhan ako eh.
Ah, talaga?
Kasi ganito, ang ganun, naguguluhan ako. Okay, I get it. Naguguluhan na ako. Ang dami masyado eh.
Pero wala ka pang napapanood sa kanila. Kung ito, mukhang ang ganda, ang galing, di ba?
Because for a while, hindi talaga ako nanonood ng mga Tagalog na pelikula eh.
Why?
Nalulungkot ako eh.
Ay,
Nalulungkot
see, I
ako.
got you. Yes,
Nalulungkot
yes,
ako.
oo.
And mostly like pag nasa US kami, wala naman kami mga TFC, hindi kami nanonood. Because my husband doesn't speak Tagalog. So hindi kami nakakapanood talaga ng mga pelikula ko, pinagtsatsagaan niya. Pero other than that, hindi kami nakakapanood. And mostly I'm a reader. I read books rather than watch TV.
Do you write? Nagsusulat ka ba ng mga, let's say, material for a movie?
No, but I can rewrite my scripts.
Oh, yeah.
Yan, mga dialogues ko minsan inaayos ko lang.
Ah, talaga?
Opo.
Kasi yung ibang director kasi nakikipag-collab talaga sa actor kung may mga suggestion. Pero may
Yes.
iba namang director na hindi open sa ganon.
Correct.
But in your case,
Open naman po kami.
Open
Like with
sila,
Jun, open naman po kami.
which is good. Na kung
Yeah.
tutuusin, di ba?
Hindi ko naman po papalitan yung idea niya eh. Kumbaga may mga phrases lang siguro.
Delivery,
Or, yeah, delivery lang para mag-flow lang ng konti. Sabihin ko, direct, pwede po bang ganito lang po. Hindi naman po babaguhin yung essence nung sinabi. Medyo ganun lang po.
Yes.
Pero
yes.
may ibang director po ako na sasabihin sa akin, sige, ayusin mo na yung dialogue mo, mag-isa mo. So, may ginawa ko isang pelikula na basically lahat ng dialogue ko doon sa akin.
Ano to?
I cannot tell you. I cannot. Pero maganda naman po lumabas. Kasi natuto po ako sa gumawa ng mga script na ganyan kay Orlando Nadres.
Oh yes, isa pa yun sa napakahusay
lumaki
na
po ako kay Lino,
scriptwriter,
lumaki ako kay Orlando Nadres.
Yes, oo.
He used to teach me before paano maganda mga scripts niya as far as I'm concerned. Paano mag-flow yung thoughts, paano madaling memorehin, para madaling sabihin. This one line has to connect with this line, and this line, the thought of this line has to go with the other line. So, yun ang nagtuturo sa akin nung araw ng mga ganyan. So, doon ako aral ng malaki.
Aside from the late Lino Brocka, of course, national artist for films, sino pang mga di mo makakalimutang nakatrabaho mo bilang direktor?
Marami. Si Ishmael Bernal, yung Abdani
yan.
Shalsita.
Magagaling.
Yeah, mga ganon.
Were you able to work with the late Marilo Diaz?
Oh, Mike De Leon. No, I didn't have the honor.
Okay.
Si Mike De Leon, of course.
Oh,
I have
yes.
Mike De Leon.
Oo. Puro
I had
mahusay.
Loris Guillen, the first film
Yes.
ni Loris Guillen. I think Kasal has been showing. So, yung mga yan.
Ang sabi kasi nung iba, syempre pag nahawakan ka ng magaling na director, hindi pwedeng hindi ka ma-mold or hindi ka pwedeng hindi lumabas ang husay mo rin sa acting.
Yes, definitely.
Oo, di ba?
Definitely.
Yung
Marami
maging-
kang matututunan sa kanila.
Sabi nga nila, paging Lino Brocka baby ka lang. Ibang klase na yon.
Ay, yeah. Ibang
Yes,
training
diba?
ground ko eh.
Yes. Anong na-miss mo kay Direk Lino?
Hindi lang yung mentorship namin, kundi yung personal relationship namin. Kasi every time I'm in trouble, it's Lino I go to. Pag may nangyayari sa akin, hindi maganda, si Lino ang nandun sa akin. Yun ang parang nanay ko eh.
At he was so quiet also. Di ba? He was a quiet person.
Alam niya lahat na nangyayari sa akin.
Oo.
So pag may nangyayari sa akin hindi maganda, yun ang tinatawagan ko.
Parang siya yung naging nanay-nanayan mo.
Siya talagang nanay ko, yeah.
Okay. Is your mother still alive?
Ano, matagal na pong patay.
Matagal nang wala. Okay. Anong namimiss mo sa nanay mo?
We weren't close eh. Hindi kami masyadong close ng mother ko.
Yeah?
Mas close ako kay Lino kaysa sa mother ko.
Talaga? Why? I mean, I'm sorry,
I did not grow up with my mom. I grew up with my aunt who was her sister, eldest sister ng mother ko. In fact, she left me sa aunt ko when I was a baby, so lumaki po ako sa tiya ko. It was my aunt who took me around and that's why I became an actress because of my aunt.
Pero hindi ka naman nagkaroon ng sama ng loob sa kanya?
It's a long story, pero nahirapan din kami in a sense na magkabalikan. Pero till the day she died naman, magkasundo naman kami. I'm not gonna say na malapit yung relasyon namin because it wasn't, but till the day she died naman, we were okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh yeah, we took care of her naman.
Anong isang bagay na magpapaiyak sa isang Hilda Koronel?
I think ang mga anak ko, if anything happens to them, I think my late husband, I think it's more yung personal relationships ko more than anything else.
Parang nakakaano, no, isipin, no? 2 of your husbands.
3.
3? Sino pangatlo?
Well, Jay, si Bambi,
Oh yeah, Bambi.
and then my late husband, yeah.
Right, right.
They're all gone.
Kayo ni Ralph was 20 years, right?
Almost 30.
Almost 30 years.
That's why nung nasa MIF, I was very ill.
Yeah, right, right. Sino si Hilda Koronel na hindi alam ng publiko?
Yan ang mahirap sagutin. They will have to find out. I'm a very private person. I really don't talk about private things. I'm very shy, as I say, but I'm very extroverted when I'm with my friends or with people that I trust. I don't go out very much. Kahit na lalo na sa US, I'm a homebody. I like to read. I like to be with my animals. And definitely, I just love being with my children and grandchildren. That's the thing that gives me joy. And then, I just pray a lot.
So hindi ka active sa Filipino community in
Hindi
the US?
masyado. Once in a while, I do go. But sometimes masyado ng marami. So, pinipili ko na lang yung pupuntahan ko, lalo na kung sa mga kaibigan. Yun naman po, pinagbibigyan ko naman po sila.
Any particular project na it's still in your mind na parang ito yung ganitong gusto kong gawin na hindi pa rin natutupad?
Wala,
hindi pa rin
wala
nangyayari?
naman.
Wala naman?
Wala naman.
Oo. Kagaya nga nito, itong Sisa, sabi mo nga, it was
Interesting role eh.
Yeah.
Naiiba than the usual ones that I normally do. I mean, we still have drama here. We still have all the confrontation scenes. But it's a totally different story. May twist ito. It's a thriller eh. So, nandun lahat. We have it all.
So, hindi mo malalaman, kahit sa gitna ng kwento, hindi mo malalaman kung magiging
Ay,
ending.
hindi. I cannot tell you.
Talaga,
Very
hindi
exciting
talaga.
ang ending namin.
Talaga, oo.
You're gonna hate it or like Sisa at the end.
Ay, May idea na ako kung sino si Sisa, pero syempre hindi pa namin i-divorce.
Hindi yan pwede sabihin hindi pa pwede.
Alam mo, nung makita kita, during the press conference, luckily I was there,
Yeah.
Nakita ko rin yung excitement mo. Oo. Considering na hindi pa kayo nagsushoot at that
Di
time.
pa,
Script
di
pa
pa.
lang ang
Yeah.
nabasa mo, di ba? Everybody was so excited, even Direk Junlana,
Oo
Percy,
naman.
everyone there.
Lahat naman po kami,
Oo.
we were excited.
Oo. Lahat excited about the project.
Yes.
And then,
Everybody wanted to be in the project kasi
Yes.
nag-audition yung iba eh. So kahit sarado na yung audition na yun, they were telling me, sino direct, na marami pang gusto mag-audition just to be in it. Which is really nice.
pag tumatanggap ka ba ng isang proyekto, at the back of your mind, kinukonsider mo ba na this is an award, this is going
No,
to be
never.
another?
No, never.
Never. Wala kang expectation masyado sa movie?
Never.
Never.
I never think about those things.
Okay.
That's like, you're going in the wrong path. Pag tatanggap ako ng pelikula, tinitignan ko lang kung magugustuhan ko talaga yung role. Pero hindi ko naman, nanalo ba ako dito? Oh my God. Iniisip ko nga lagi, pag gumagawa ako ng pelikula, matatalo ako dyan for sure.
Oo, so hindi mo talaga kumbaga bonus na lang yun.
Bonus na lang yung pag nanalo,
bonus
tsaka
na lang.
surprise. Pero if you think about that, tapos sabihin, gagawin ko to kasi mananalo ako, kalokohan yun. It has to be meaty, it has to mean something for me, has to be a really good role. Yun lang.
Sa mga nakasama mo na before, sinong gusto mong makasamang muli?
I like Boyet. I wish Dindo Fernando were still alive, you know, and
Yes, isa pa
Ronaldo. Yeah, yung mga yan.
Napakahusay na aktor.
I wish I had a chance to be with Lolita Rodriguez too.
Oo, isa pa yun.
Isa pa yung pinaplano namin
Oo.
before she died. I was talking to some producers and directors
Sa
na,
Amerika din yun.
opo,
Oo.
parang meron silang gustong gawin kaming dalawa. And I was so excited, but
Ang ganda
it didn't
siguro,
happen.
no?
Things
Oo.
like that.
Oo.
I miss Eddie Garcia. Most of the people I work with are gone eh.
Wala na
Sad
rin
to
si
say.
Charito. Si Charito Solis, nakatrabaho mo?
Hindi po.
Ay, hindi at
Hindi po.
all?
Tito Chato, hindi po.
Pag nakakakita ka ng mga young actors, kasi ngayon na kahit paano active ka na naman, di ba?
Hindi ako nanonood masyado. Pag may nanonood, nakikisali akong manood. Sino yan? Sino yan? Sino yan? Mahuhusay naman po lahat.
During your time, wala pang mga workshop eh.
Wala po.
Wala pang mga acting workshop. Ngayon,
Wala
kumpleto
kami
na
mga
sila ng
voice
tools, eh.
lessons. Wala po kaming kahit na anong ganyan.
Oo, di ba?
Hindi ako dumaan sa kahit na ano. Tuloy ako sa trabaho. Nag-umpisa ako radyo, telebisyon, pelikula, stage, lahat yun, commercials, lahat yun pinagdaanan ko, lahat ng medium yata.
You started working at a very young age, 12
Yes,
years
12
old.
years old, 1969 po ako nag-sign ng contract.
Pero wala ka bang pinagsisihan na para bang nasaba ka kaagad sa trabaho?
In a sense, I think I lost my childhood because hindi ako pinapayagang maglaro, hindi ako nakakapaglaro. Sometimes yung driver ko sa shooting, nakikipaglaro ako ng piko. Pero pinagbabawalan, baka madapa ka. So in a sense, parang na-miss ko din yung pagkabata ko, my childhood, you know.
Pero ang maganda sa'yo, natapos mo yung pag-aaral mo sa
Opo.
kolehiyo. Paano mo naisingit ito? Considering na napaka-busy mo.
Hindi po ako natutulog para makagraduate ako. There was a time nagsushooting ako sa Quezon Province with Celso at Castillo. I had to graduate, so 3 weeks, wala akong tulog. Pasok ako sa eskwela buong umaga hanggang alauna, then tuloy ako ng Quezon Province, and then balik ako ng eskwela, balik ng Quezon, balik ng eskwela. 3 weeks non-stop, no sleep.
Doon pa lang saludo na kami sa'yo. Kasi bibihira, usually kasi parang may trade-off eh.
They wanted me to stop, but I said no.
Ibang klase ka. Ibang klase ka kasi at that time, sobra-sobra ka ng napaka-busy, and yet naisingit mo yung pag-aaral at natapos mo.
Mga paperworks ko sa Insyang, dala ko yung typewriter ko na portable, kahit walang ilaw, doon ko ginagawa yung mga paperworks ko, tsaka mga thesis ko and everything else. Isang daliri lang nga ako mag-type, pero mabilis.
Ang galing.
Yan.
Yung determination mo na
I wanted to graduate.
Bibihira yung katulad mo. Anong kulang sa isang Hilda Koronel?
I don't know.
If you are to wish one thing, ano yon?
Just love, peace, happiness, contentment. That's all. I want to be with my family.
You are a movie icon. How do you want to be remembered?
Well, I think more than anything, aside from my body of work, I'd like to be remembered as a good human being.
And you are.
I hope so. I aim to be like that. Every day I try to improve. Yun na lang ang aking dasal sa Panginoon.
And of course, hindi tayo pwedeng maghiwalay nang hindi mo iniimbitahan lahat sa forthcoming movie mo.
Yes, mga kaibigan, mga fans ko po na naghahantay sa inyong lahat ng pelikula naming Sisa, please panoorin po ninyo and enjoy the movie, The Journey with Us. Watch Sisa. Nandyan po si Eugene Domingo, nandyan si Jenica, nandyan si Angeli Sanoy, sina Barbara, si Joribel, si Janina, si Kobe Brown, si Commander, si Kuya Manzano. Sino pa? May nakalimutan pa ba ako? Oh, si Isabel Lamir. Isabel, yeah. There you go. Kay Director June Lana po ito. Panoodin ninyo, Idea First Movie. Sisa.
And of course, mensahe mo sa lahat, lalo na sa mga fans mo na matagal mong hindi, o na matagal kang hindi napanood.
Huwag niyo pong palalagpasin to dahil very exciting po itong pelikulang ito. Panoorin niyo for sure, mag-i-enjoy kayo.
Are you staying here for good?
No.
No.
I'm going home soon.
Oh, babalik ka rin ng Amerika.
Opo, pabalik-balik na lang po.
Pabalik-balik. But what's important now is Hilda Koronel is back. At isang napakagandang pelikula ang iyong aabangan. Sisa. Maraming salamat sa aking personal sponsors, Pandan Asian Cafe. Thank you so much, Alvin, Dennis, and of course, Roland, Ever Belena. Hello Glow, Beauty Derm, Eris Beauty Care, Aficionado by Joel Cruz, Doc Rob's Wellness Supplements, R&A Events Specialist by Richie Ang, Asia Slashes. Nesta Sila Salon for my hair and makeup. Nutritech. Maraming salamat. Jos de la Luna. Most View from Japan. Memoy.ph. Silpul Joyce Furnitures. Maraming salamat. Charles Solano of Solano Hotel. Colorete Clothing by Bebot Santos. Dr. M. Sevilla of Vine Aesthetics. Shinagawa LASIK and Aesthetic Center. Shinagawa Diagnostic and Preventive Care. Dr. Essentials Aromatherapy. Studio Manila. Mga kaibigan, maraming salamat,
Thank you, Tita.
Hilda, for this opportunity.
Well, thank you po for having me.
And of course, it's my pleasure. And of course, sana magkaroon tayo ng part 2
Yeah.
when you're back para
Pagbalik
may iba
po.
kang kwento.
Tama.
Diba? So with that, mga kaibigan, maraming salamat sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta sa TikTok with Aster Amoyo. Huwag niyo pong kakaligtaan mag-subscribe, like, share, and hit the bell icon of TikTok with Aster Amoyo. This is every Friday, 12 noon. Bye for now, and God bless us all.